Today on the Justice Court, the plaintiff, Michael Anichukwu, is asking the court to compel his customer, Babatunde, to provide 4 water closets he paid for in 2018.
All rise. Court in session. Honorable Judge Fumi Asaolu presiding. Please be seated. Your Honor, this case is between Michael Anichukwu versus Babatunde Abdulsalam. Parties sworn on oath. Your Honor, party will be headed by an interpreter.
Thank you.
You're welcome, Your Honor.
Can the interpreter step forward? So, Michael.
Yes, ma'am.
You brought the defendant to court.
Yes, ma'am.
Are you the one that needs an interpreter?
No.
Him. He's the one that needs an interpreter. So, can you narrate to the court what exactly transpired between the two of you? And while you are narrating, you'll be pausing, giving him the opportunity to interpret to the defendant.
On the 5th of February 2018, I and my plumber went to the seller. It says plumbing materials. So we went there to buy plumbing materials. We bought and paid for the ones we needed. There's a complete set of sets that was not needed right then. And there was no way I could keep it. Then they promised with the plumber they will keep it till anytime I'm ready to pick it up.
And you already paid for it?
Yes, I've already paid for everything. And they promised they will keep it anytime I need it. Then early this year, I called the plumber that we've gotten to the stage I will need the WC. He now said he will get back to me. I guess he called the man. Then he called again that maybe I'll come and see the man myself, that he doesn't know what the man is saying. So we went there. He told me the thing was saying it's been too long in his shop. It will get broken. So he sold it. So what will happen? He said he don't know, that he can't see when he can, that he can't give me back the goods, that he's going to give me the money I paid for, and he doesn't know when that will happen.
Okay. All right. So can I have your response?
Abdulsalam Babatunde Raji. Mr. Situ ló mú ẹni wá sí ọ̀dọ̀ mi láti wá ra plumbing materials.
You have to interpret.
Okay. He said his name is Abdulsalam Babatunde, that Mr. Shitu brought him to buy plumbing materials from him.
So,
Mr. Shitu brought the plaintiff to come and buy some materials from his shop.
Yes, ma'am.
So, ìgbà tí wọ́n rajà yẹn, so wọ́n san owó nínú ọjà tí wọ́n rà yẹn, àwọn materials wọ́n sanwó. Ó wá kù WC mẹ́rin.
Now, from the materials bought, they paid money for the whole materials, but there were 4 WCs left.
Wọ́n sanwó méjì nínú ẹ̀.
He said they paid for just 2 out of the 4.
Wípé ibi tí owó táwọn mú dání kò complete lórí àwo yẹn. Wípé àwọn máa sanwó méjì níjọ́ táwọn bá fẹ́ wá kó. Àwọn máa sanwó mẹ́rin láti wá kó. So wọ́n wá láti gbà yẹn. Títí bí.
He said they paid for 2 out of 4. That when they are coming to pack the rest, they will complete the payment.
Okay.
But till now, they've not paid us.
No, wá láti wá gbé WC yẹn láti 2017 gan ni. So kìí ṣe so wọ́n gbà tí wọ́n wá dé wọ́n tọ̀ èmi ò tí WC tí wọ́n èmi ò dẹ̀ ní owó.
Let me have what he's saying.
Yeah, he said,
you have to be stopping him so that you can step in on.
Okay, he said they bought it since 2017, and when they came back to pick up the goods, that the cost of those materials had gone up, and he couldn't.
When did they turn up to pick the goods?
wọ́n sọ gba kan
When did they turn up?
ìgbà tí ní yíyà yìí ni wọ́n padà wá.
Ìgbà wo ni yẹ́ yìí?
Ní nǹkan bí àti bọ́ sínú ọdún inú oṣù àdánù oṣù kẹrin àbí oṣù kẹta, yes.
So they came probably March or April this year.
Okay,
to claim the goods.
items.
Yes.
Okay.
So mo á ní ẹrù yẹn ti pẹ́ o, but tí mo kàn lè ṣe ni pé màá dáwó padà, àmọ́ mi tí ì ní owó nísìnyí pé mo ṣe wà nísìnyí mo ní problem látìgbà tí my wife ti die.
Okay.
So
He said when they came, he promised them that he's going to give them back the money, but presently he's having challenges since his wife died, that he's not been able to financially meet up with his ends like that, so that they have to be patient.
Okay.
So ìgbà tí wọ́n á ní kún ó ní sùúrù fún mi, wọ́n á ní rárá àwọn máa gbowó or either káwọn gbowó or káwọn gba tọ́lẹ̀tì nísìnyí ó ti wọ́n.
He said when they came, that he said it's either they collect the money or the goods. But he's trying to explain to him that the cost of these materials have gone up.
So pé tí mo bá ti lówó màá pè wọ́n. So àfi bí wọ́n ti wá ní láìpẹ́ yìí pé àwọn ti gbé mi sí kóòtù pé kí n wá.
So what he told him last was that when he has money, he will call them to come and collect the money. But to his surprise was the letter of invitation to the court that he saw.
Is that all?
The plaintiff alleges that he paid for 4 water closets in 2018 and now he is ready to pick them up. The defendant claims that he received payment for only 2 water closets, but he restored the goods when the plaintiff did not collect them on time. Judge Fumi wades into this matter.
How many of this WC did you pay for?
Paid for 4 WC.
Do you have proof of payments?
The receipt is between him and the plumber. I just have a list of what you bought and the amount and the total.
As you see now, the first conflict is you are claiming 4 and he's saying 2. And if you can't prove to me that you actually paid for 4, I'm going to fly with just 2. Because you need to prove to me that you actually paid for 4.
Okay. I have the list of what we bought, the total amount, and the amount I paid.
Did he sign it?
No.
Things like this, case of next time, when you purchase, ordinarily I'm sure they would have given you an invoice or a receipt. But if you don't want to work with that, I'll give you time to interpret. Okay. I'm talking to him first.
Okay.
On how to handle such transaction in future, so that you won't make this kind of mistake again. The list you now have on you, you can itemize everything you purchased and you paid for. And you put on top, just right on top of that, we paid this. Do you understand? We've paid for all the above listed items. On so date you sign, and you let him sign as well. Help me explain to him.
So pé torí ọjọ́ mìíràn tó bá ti wá ra ọjà bẹ́ẹ̀ tó dẹ̀ yẹn kó máa fọ̀n kan lẹ̀ tó máa padà wá gbé. Ẹ máa ní láti fọwọ́ sí ìwé yẹn wípé kọ́ ó sanwó fún gbogbo ẹrù yìí o, ṣùgbọ́n ń bọ̀ wá gbé àwọn ilé tó ṣẹ́kù torí ọjọ́ mìíràn kó má bàa di wàhálà báyìí.
Did he issue receipt for it?
Wọ́n ní ṣe fún ọ ní receipt nígbà tí mo rà.
Torí plumber yẹn súnmọ́ mi gan. So
he said they didn't collect any receipts because the plumber is so close to him. So it's like a friendship transaction.
You see where the problem is? So right now we're talking about 2. Now, they paid for 2.
Really?
Sorry, ma, can I say something? The four I said I bought, there's an accessory that normally comes with it, with 2 kitchen basins. So the accessories now, I have 6 with me, and I bought 2 kitchen basins with that 4, making it 6 accessories that I have with me. So how, if I bought 4, how will I get 6 accessories?
That's not a good proof. You could have it already and you just want to replace that. You might have a functional one, and that's the only part you want to replace. So you don't have buy a complete set if you just want to replace that.
No, it's a new.
You buy, yes, must you buy a fairly used? You buy a brand new for replacement. It can't fly. I've told you the mistake you made. You've made that mistake already.
Okay.
It's a learning curve for you. You are learning from this and never to do it. And if you, let me talk to him. If you know he actually paid for 4 and you are lying that he paid for only 2, tell him.
Ní tó bá yín kún sanwó fún mẹ́rin tó bá ń san pé irọ́ òun pé méjì ló sanwó ẹ̀.
It's very wrong.
Ní nǹkan tí ò dalẹ̀ ṣe o.
Mi ò parọ́. Bí level tí mo gbọ́dọ̀ máa parọ́.
He said he's not lying, that at this level he can't be lying.
I don't know the two of you. No, anyway, I'm going to fly with 2 because he accepted that I paid for 2. So where are the 2 items now?
Àwọn ẹrù méjì tó kún kọ́.
Owó ni mo ní dá padà.
You know what happened? Explain to him. They bought 2 items. At the point when he obtained the money from them, it no longer belongs to him. That's the new owner. He's only having it in his custody, holding it in trust for them, holding it, pending when they come and pick it up. He has no right over it.
Ṣé ń gbọ́ nǹkan tó sọ? Wọ́n ní gbogbo àti wọ́n sanwó ẹ̀ yẹn ní pé ẹ ní àṣẹ láti tà mọ́ torí kò kí ń ṣe ẹrù yín mọ́, ẹrù ẹni tó sanwó ẹ̀ ni. Ní pé nísìnyí àti dẹ́rù yẹn padà gangan ò ní kókó kì í ṣe owó.
Kò sí owó lọ́wọ́ mi ní báyìí láti ra àwo yẹn padà.
Tell him he committed a crime. If he has sold it, he has committed it. That means he stole. He has stolen 2 WC. Explain to him. And that means he has committed a crime. And that means he's a crook.
Ní tó bá ṣe ń pe ẹ̀ta lóòótọ́ ni pé ẹ ti dá ọ̀ràn ní pé o lè lẹ́jà yẹn o.
Under the law, that's the implication.
Wọ́n ní lábẹ́ òfin ìwà olè ní ìwà tí ẹ wù yẹn. Nítorí ẹni tó fún yín ò sọ fún yín pé kẹta.
And it doesn't belong to him any longer.
Kì í ṣe ẹrù yín mọ́ nígbà tó ti sanwó ẹ̀.
You can't collect the money and still be the owner of the property of the WC.
Ní ẹ lè gba owó ẹrù tó sanwó ẹ̀ kẹ́tù jẹ́ ẹni tó ní ẹrù náà.
Is it possible?
Wọ́n ní ṣe.
So he has you've got 2 options. Either he hands over the WC to them, or he gives them the value of the WC right now for them to purchase a new one.
Wọ́n ní nǹkan méjì lẹ lè ṣe báyìí nínú kí ẹ fún wọn ní WC tuntun tàbí kẹ́ fún wọn ní owó WC ní iye tí wọ́n ń tà lọ́jà lọ́wọ́lọ́wọ́ ọ̀sẹ̀.
Because that is what belongs to them, WC, that's all.
Torí nǹkan tí wọ́n
It's not like they really need his money. If you can just bring out 2 WC and hand over to them, that is all.
Wọ́n náwó yẹn kọ́ ló jẹ wọ́n lógún ṣùgbọ́n WC gangan ni nǹkan tí wọ́n bá yín sọ tí wọ́n dẹ̀ nílò.
What's the value of the WC right now?
Wọ́n ní èlò ni wọ́n ta WC ẹyọ kan báyìí.
Ẹyọ kan ní sí báyìí.
Ìwé tí wọ́n rà yẹn.
Ìwé tí wọ́n rà yẹn ní sí 22,000 látún tà báyìí ní sí.
Èlò ló ń rà tẹ́lẹ̀.
12,000.
He said it's now 22,000 compared to when they bought it at 12,000.
Is that the value right now?
I don't know the value right. Depending, I don't know the value right now.
He claimed that his claim is that the type you pay 12,000.
That's what he has been saying.
That is now 22,000 naira. So that means you are owing them 44,000 naira. So when do you want to pay the 44,000 naira?
Anybody invest on 44,000 baht.
You don't have a choice over that.
The
only alternative is for him to be prosecuted for the crime. Tell him.
Bí màá máa sanwó yẹn, á jẹ́ September màá máa san díẹ̀díẹ̀ ni mi ní cash.
Is that acceptable to
September end?
At all. Because I need it.
And I don't want to waste time on this matter. Tell him there are 2 options. No, let me learn. Then you can take time to explain it to him. He has committed a crime right now.
Okay.
You can't dictate to the court when you want to pay back. Ordinarily, I should be asking you to pay now. But I'm giving you the chance, the opportunity to tell me when you want to pay the money. I want you to agree with him now. Discuss with him. Work out how you want to pay, when. Make sure you agree. then I can give my ruling on that. Otherwise, if you cannot agree, I'll give my ruling and move on.
Bó ni ẹ bá ṣe fún mi ẹjọ́ ń tọ́ lọ. Pé rí condition mi ní owó lọ. So help wo lè máa ṣe fún mi títí di September end.
September ti pẹ́ jù.
Ẹ ṣàánú.
Ibi tí mo wà.
Ìlówó kankan.
Ibi tí mò ń gbé lọ́wọ́ ṣe wọ́n máa lé mi jáde ní August. Kò dẹ̀ síbi tí mò ń lọ. Ibẹ̀ yẹn ni mo fẹ́ lọ. Kò sí nǹkan kan bẹ̀. Ibẹ̀ ni mo fẹ́ lọ. Kò sí nǹkan kan bẹ̀ fún mi.
Torí nísìnyí èmi mo ti wà yìí. Èmi ni ń tọ́ àwọn ọmọ mi, ìyàwó mi ti ṣaláìsí. Èmi ni ń mú àwọn ọmọ mi lóúnjẹ, kò dẹ̀ sówó lọ́wọ́ mi. Help wo lẹ fẹ́ ṣe fún mi? Mi ní agbára ká tí mo ṣe.
Help tá a bá ti ṣe lákọ̀ọ́kọ́. Kẹ́ tó tà lẹ̀ bá ti pè wá. Lẹ̀ bá ti pè wá. Ẹ ti tà tán, ẹ pè wá, ẹ ṣe nǹkan kan. A tún wá síbẹ̀ bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣe sọ̀rọ̀ ńjọ́ yẹn gan-an. Tó bá jẹ́ mo níkà ni, màá wá gbé yín ni.
Ẹ ṣàánú mi.
Torí ẹ máa dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ Ọlọ́run pé mo rí bíbà ẹ̀, mo ṣe complain. If not, nǹkan mi làbá máa sọ. Kí lẹ fẹ́ kí n ṣe? August, wọ́n máa lé mi kúrò níbi tí mo wà. Èmi àtàwọn ọmọ náà ni. Ibo lẹ fẹ́ ká lọ? Kí lẹ fẹ́ ká lọ ṣe ibi tá à ń lọ? Tí kò sí nǹkan kan bẹ́ẹ̀.
Àlọ́ lọ́wọ́ báyìí ló fa ẹ̀dá ẹ ṣàánú mi.
Àánú wo? Báwo lẹ ṣe fẹ́ san? Báwo lẹ fẹ́ san? August yẹn September yẹn ti pọ̀ jù.
Let me come in so that you don't waste the time. The fact that you told me, you try interpret this to him, that you've lost your wife, and I know there are children out there. That's why I'm giving you the opportunity to discuss with him, agree with him. But now you want to pay. You mentioned September. He says September is not acceptable to him.
Ṣé mo lè san lẹ́ẹ̀mejì?
Ìgbà wo àti ìgbà wo?
Oṣù yìí sí oṣù tí ń bọ̀. Oṣù yìí bá parí.
How much this month? Ask him.
I need a san lóṣù yìí báyìí.
How much this month?
Èló lẹ lè san lóṣù yìí?
Oṣù yìí bá parí, Ọlọ́run ó jẹ́ kí n rí, màá rí 20,000.
Is that okay by you?
Okay, ma'am.
Okay, so when do you want to pay the balance?
Ó bá di end oṣù tí ń bọ̀ lọ́hùn.
You pay the 24.
Màá pay to 24 lágbára Ọlọ́run.
24,000. Is that acceptable to you?
Okay, ma'am.
Do you understand? It's very easy. You can't come up with the total sum once. But once you seek his consent to break it down, it's easier for the two of you.
Sọ pé ọmọ pé ó lè má ṣe ṣe kí ẹ san lẹ́ẹ̀kan náà kì í ṣe. Ṣùgbọ́n tí ẹ bá jọ sọ pé máa dá sọ́nà méjì o, máa jẹ́ kí ẹjọ́ yẹn rọrùn. Olúkálùkù á dẹ̀ lọ ní àyà rẹ̀ kò ní fàjà.
Judge Funmi helps both parties to reach amicable settlement. After the break, Judge Funmi rules.
Judgment for the plaintiff. The defendant is to pay the plaintiff the sum of 20,000 naira by the end of July 2021 and 24,000 naira by August 2021 ending. Judgment for the plaintiff.
All rise.
Continuing, the plaintiff, Janet Olushola, has not been able to pay her rent, but now she brings her landlord's agent to court.
All rise. Court in session. Honorable Judge Funmi Asaolu presiding. Please be seated. Your Honor, this case is between Janet Olushola versus Samuel Omowaye. Parties want to note.
Thank you, Akin.
You're welcome.
Janet Olushola,
Sir, Mema.
you brought Samuel Omowaye to court.
Yes.
Can you tell me what's going on? Why you are here?
Ma, I own money for rentage since 2-3 years plus. I born pikin, the one they help me, he graduate before Koro 2018. No work for hand. I get 2 sub for my 2 mechanic. The 2, they scatter. They no tell us before. Inside the midnight, now they carry hold of go there, scatter everything. I collect market yesterday, 12 o'clock. They scatter everything. I no see single pen take inside. Since that time, everything scatter. To shop, e hard. To pay money for rentage, e hard. Even though e get message for a message for me, im oga say make e pursue me for inside the house. Na I say no. He say na old mama. Say he can't do like that for me. As I dey like this, I dey pick Bangulo can, rubber to go sell for market before I go shop. Nothing for me. I no get anybody to help. Na only God. I dey look in eyes. That's why I say oga say if he no pursue me for house, he own money for salary, I no go give am kobo. That's why na make me come. Make una help me. I no get anybody. Even though if I say I wan pack go for a village, no money for travel, but to carry my load, I no get anybody. Na only God. The one for help me, no work for him hand. That's why.
I'm surprised you followed that here.
Yeah, you know.
Because I don't know your purpose here right now, honestly.
I'm
You are supposed to bring her to court for the rent. Now she's asking you to come to court to do what?
What? She explained some things to me that maybe that she wanted to come and... what she explained to me was that if she come here, maybe after talking to you, the judge, maybe you can help her talk to the landlord or whatever. I don't know. But my own is that I felt, okay, if that is what will solve the situation, okay, let me just see if the person will listen to you or not, or if there is any solution that can come out of it.
Okay, now I understand. Madam Janet,
Ma?
I would like to... I want to explain something to you.
Yes, ma.
As much as I have a lot of sympathy towards what you are going through, but this is a courtroom. Do you understand me? And the manner in which you are here, ordinarily, your matter should not even be entertained at all. It's like you are suing yourself. You are supposed to sue her to get your rent. Do you understand? So now coming here is not the proper procedure. Where you ought to go, places like NGO, explain to her.
Okay.
Those are places where you go. You have NGO that we have for widows, for different things.
Okay.
You can guide her. That's the proper place to go. Otherwise, you have everybody all over the country coming here to come and collect their rents. So that anybody that cannot pay their rents, they work in here, then they expect us to. And it doesn't make sense. That's not what the court is all about. Do you understand me? What I'll suggest, if you can't afford accommodation, move in with one of your children. At your age, you can live with any of your children. Thank God you have children. Do you understand me? But I'm not the one to decide for you. You have to work out what you believe is best for you. All I can say is this is the wrong place to be at this time.
Judge Fumi says this case is a matter for charity, not for the court. After the break, she strikes out this case.
So I'm going to dismiss this case. This case is hereby dismissed.
All right.
Have you been cheated or have a dispute and want justice? Don't take laws into your hands. Log on to www.thejusticecourt.com and submit your case.